Hello there reason people, PoohBear here and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about when does this pan knob become a balance knob, and I'm going to even admit I sometimes keep referring to it as a balance knob sometimes, because especially when I'm in a balance mode and then other times you're in a pan mode. So let's have a quick look at it. So as default, with a stereo signal coming in, this is actually a balance knob. So I can prove that quite simply that I've got this Thor in the background, which I've got a signal only coming really out of one side of the channels. As you can hear, it's on the right hand side. And as I move this over to the left hand side, we've lost the signal because we've now changed the balance. So we've actually affected the volume. So this volume has been cut out and we're now over on the left hand channel. There happens to be nothing in the left hand channel, so we can't hear anything. So if we was to go all the way over to the right, obviously, there's nothing in the left-hand channel, so it's not, you can't really hear the fact that that's actually dropped off, but you can hear everything in the right-hand channel. But this time we're going to pull the width knob down, so we're going to collapse our stereo field. And so by collapsing our stereo field, we've now changed this into a pan knob, and hence, when we move it over to the left-hand side, we've now got signal, and let's move all the way over. We've now just taken that signal and we've actually moved it over. So with the width knob down, we're moving and we're panning the signal. With the width knob up, we're doing balancing. So we're affecting the levels of what you can really hear. And obviously, as you're going in between, you're getting a mixture of the sound being moved across with the balancing as well. Now, if this was a purely mono channel, well, the width knob doesn't even exist. So it's working purely on panning. And very, very quickly, as we were talking about a mono channel, so I'm just going to quickly reset that. Let's reset that. Let's quickly flip round to the back. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the right-hand cable out of Thor. And let's bring up the mix channel again. And as you can see, we've actually gone into a mono track. This is what I was referring to, that you don't even get the width knob at all. But this time, I'm now going to hold my button down. And you can hear there's absolutely nothing coming through. So I'm actually playing the key and there's nothing coming through. And this is where I say to people, you've got to be careful. So a lot of people say, if you put out that right-hand channel, you're going to get yourself a mono track. True, but you've lost half of your stereo field. You've got to collapse it down first, and then you can export it. And there's an option. You can obviously collapse it down here, and if you really wanted a mono file, you could obviously do a record source, or you can even bounce it. And if you do bounce it, you've got to make sure you choose this option here, which says all except fader section. The top section even tells you it will be in stereo, so no matter what, it's always going to produce a stereo file. If you selected this, you'll always get a, if it's a mono, it will be a mono file, and also you can bounce that back to disk, or you can actually obviously bring it back into Reason. So hopefully that helps a bit. When does a pan become a balance? When you're in the full stereo, full width, you've got yourself a balance. Bring your width right down and you've got back to yourself a pan knob, and obviously in between it's working as a bit of a crossover between a balance and a pan. Thank you for watching and bye for now.